Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. So as you can see, there's a new fresh player map that I'm about to start on, and this is to show you level 0 to level 60 with every trick I know of. Right, let's see, speech to text. Subtitles on, color filters none. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so this is how it's going to work. I did say that I was planning to do a brand new, and this is exactly how it's going to go. I am going to watch every cutscene. I am going to listen to every issue of text that comes into the game, because this is for a brand new player, and obviously this is part of the experience. I'm going to keep quiet in a few seconds when the scene plays. But I'm not going to complete the story. I'm only getting to level 60 with this. So yeah, that's the only catch. If you want a better storytelling, you can go and look for somebody else to give you the full storytelling guide.
The stories you've heard, they don't tell the whole truth. The island is indeed the place of legend. There's power and vast riches as well. But those who've gone before you have simply vanished, never heard from again. I saw the horror, the madness that overcame the crew. It was beyond any evil the world has ever known. How I survived, I do not know. The contents of this box are not of this world. They will guide you to that one, wherever and whatever that may be. Go then, Captain. Chart your course and your fate. I will say a prayer for the souls of your crew.
Okay, so there isn't much to talk about from this point forward. This is where we go character creation. So this is how it's going to go. Every second of gameplay to level 60 is going to be recorded. Obviously this is going to be extremely boring, but it's going to give you a chance. So if you're starting off here, this is one of the fastest ways for you to know what you're doing down the line as I play the game, right? So this is what you're going to do. You're going to look at what time I start playing the game here, and you're going to look at what time I finish off the game in the end. That's going to determine everything, right? So I'm going to go with male, because that's who I am. Let's go facial features. Not yet. That's perfect. Alright, skin tone. I'll keep it that side. And I'll keep it red, since this is my type of thing to do. I don't want to be it. Eye color red, and right, next. Character name is going to be Elementary. $7283 should be free. Okay, so as I said, once this year starts, there is no turning back for me. I will be playing this year to get it to level 60, but it isn't going to be my permanent character, right? This is my main on another server. This is US East. I was on US West with the other character, and I'm on EU with the other character beyond it. Although EU should have even more time territories than this, but yeah, nonetheless, let's go for it. So here's exactly what's going to happen for the gameplay from this point forward. I will be doing everything I know that will get me the best possible reward. I'm not going to play with slow weapons because I know slow weapons are slow. I'm going to play with fast weapons. What? There was no queue. Okay, never mind. So I'm going to play with the best weapons I can. So there's not going to be a sword and shield from the very start. I'm going to get my hands on a hammer as fast as possible. I'm going to get my hands on, let's see, what else? Besides hammer, what is a very fast weapon to deal damage with that's going to help me through the early zones? A rapier. Rapier is one of the fastest to deal damage with. From all of them that I do know of. You could go with a throwing axe, that's also quite a fast one, or you could go with a mage heavy assault, which isn't going to be the best. I'm going to go with heavy armor because that gives me the longest amount of life, and obviously that's just the basics on all of this.
You! Come closer. Your captain needs you. One of those blasted things jabbed me. In a bad way. That demon storm. The voice in my head. These foul creatures. I think so. I could have sworn I saw one of the swabbies. But it was one of those creatures. Damned priest. Never should have trusted that bastard. All his talk of legends and power, treasures, nothing but lies. I don't know. I lost it when the ship went down. But this voice, she says I need to get it back. You! I order you, search the beach. If we don't recover the boat. No.
Okay, so yeah, this is just the standard way that things go. Sweet, here we go.
You wash up on my shore, exhausted and weak, and I welcome you home.
Still no XP because this is just the start. Oh, this wasn't part of it before. So they've even altered the start.
What have you done? The source. It was my destiny to claim that.
Okay, so here we go. This is gonna be a bit of a difficult fight since I know how it goes. Oh, sweet. I get to do this. And I'm always defensive by natural construct on all of these. Let's keep moving up. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You can auto run. I've been using auto run recently, but it's not such an important skill that you use it 24/7. You can see Shattered Mountain from here, so you're definitely not wherever you're starting. We know that Shattered Mountain is isn't visible throughout the map. So yeah, wherever we are, this is really close.
You had the choice. You forced my hand. Your soul is now mine.
I feel your blessings surge within me. Everlasting glory will be ours.
Even though I'm kicking his butt, I'm gonna lose. So it takes 11 minutes just to start. So yeah, it's kind of boring, to be honest. I did do a very basic start. I did change 3 features altogether if you're counting it properly. So yeah, I did do some modification, but you're gonna custom your character however you feel like. So here we go, first mission, getting as much XP as I can. I'm hoping that I'm not in Monarch's Bluff and that I'm in Windsward. I'm way more familiar with Windsward than I am with Monarch's Bluff, and if I'm in Monarch's Bluff, that means that I'm gonna have 2 or 3 stops, then I'm gonna go over to Windsward, then I'm gonna have to go back to Monarch's Bluff. It's really a pain. There's no more first light, just for, by the way, the corruption took it somehow. So yeah, I'll find out what happened with that whole story eventually. I think the moment I start up the Tempest story, then there's gonna be something about it in between. And that's just, to be honest, I haven't completed the Tempest story on my main on EU or on US West. So yeah, that is kind of crazy. This loading is just because I'm cross-continentally loading into the server, so it's going to give me some slower times. I'm hoping that I can push through the way that I did with my other character. So the thing that I do in the start is I get cheap gear. I level up like 20 levels, then I will buy as much as I can in the start to give me enough of a boost to start playing. Then I'll move on 1 or 2 steps ahead, just, you know, that small little tickle to move forward, and that's how it goes. Okay, so I've got 2 levels. Where do I push that? I need more health. 1,000 health is a joke, I know that. There, anybody who plays the game knows that. Sweet.
Steady there, friend. Dying can be a rather harrowing experience the first time one goes through it. You're actually looking quite healthy, all things considered. Luckier than most. Not anymore, but you were very much dead for a few minutes there. You've been resurrected, you see. It's quite a lot to take in, I know. You'll find many strange things on Eternum, and this not dying business is one of them. Yes, the pole of the corruption. It's that damn storm. I can't even count the number of ships it's wrecked. And every sailor coming ashore is corrupted. You're one of the few who came through with your soul intact. Ah, but I forget my manners. Watcher Layson Reese, at your service. I watch these shores for shipwrecks and help those like yourself. You're undoubtedly quite shaken by all of this, and probably famished too. Resurrection is taxing on the soul and the body. Unfortunately, we don't keep the watchtower very well stocked. Bring your own mead is the rule. But there are some nice fat boar roaming around nearby. Of course, you're not exactly equipped for hunting, are you? Yes, you'll need a skinning knife to start, unless you prefer your roasted boar with the skin on. If you'll gather some flint and wood on your way to join me at the watchtower, you can fashion a crude knife at the campfire.
Okay, so this is just how it starts, right? So flint and some wood. Yeah, here we go. Although this is just one of the easiest resources to gather right on the start, I'm actually going to gather a little bit more than what is needed, because I already know that I am going to go straight after a logging axe as well with this here. A little bit of excess doesn't hurt. Oh, what's going on here? Sweet. Skinning knife. This is part of the first quest. Set as active tool. This is something you can do when you building up for the first time.
Very impressive. One of the nicest crude skinning knives It's important to know how to provide for yourself here. The wilds of Eternum can be a very harsh environment. It's reasonably safe up the road in the town of Corinth, but out here, we are on our own. Yes, it has its own share of troubles, but nothing like what we are seeing here. The persistence of this storm is worrisome, to say the least. I may very well need your help, but as I promised, we need to get you fed first. Yes, you'll find them snuffling around in the bushes nearby. They're ornery, but I think you can handle it. Go and hunt yourself down a fat one, skin it, and cook yourself a little feast at the campfire.
Okay, so there's two things that need to be done. First, I'm gonna need the gear put on. All I'm missing is a hat and... yeah, here we go. One of the fastest things you can do to improve your power. I know that I went up in level again, so Constitution will take it. Okay, so I'm going to go with the hatchet instead of anything else. So it will be a hammer and hatchet. Start. Could go with the spear. Spear is really good as well, especially with that kick ability. Oh, I did not notice that. Oh, that is hilarious. I'm watching people going to Murkard on my first day into the game. That is fantastic. Obviously, this isn't my first day in the game. It's just basically what I'm saying would happen if you weren't a person who already played the game. But nonetheless, here comes the first lesson in gameplay. Getting yourself up to where you need to be. Okay, where are these boars? They should be all over the place here. Oh, yeah, I need level 5. But nonetheless, that is a way better weapon than what I had. Okay, so progress through your missions as fast as possible, but also know what you are going to need as you move along. So like you saw me gathering some basic materials, here comes another one of those basics for you as you come into the game. Remember, the first thing you're going to need is all of your basic harvest tools. They may not seem that important, but they are pretty important. So here we go. One logging axe, and that will be set as active. One mining pick, set as active immediately. Now I have two very good items. Harvesting sickle craft, set as active. I know I'm getting all of these for free soon when I get back to the city, but on my way up I don't know what am I missing for the fishing pole. Fibers. Oh yeah, that's not going to be easy to get my hands on. Should be crafting food, yeah, so where is the food? Oh.
That smells delicious. And you seem to be feeling better than when you first rejoined the ranks of the living. That's convenient, because I really do need your help to make sure the threat here on the shore is contained. We get shipwrecks on these shores now and then, but I've never seen anything like this. The storm, all these ships, and the fact everyone's corrupted except you. Well, we have to do something. That's the dark side of eternal life, I suppose. You resurrected with your soul intact, but many come back soulless, the lost. Or worse, they return with their souls twisted, possessed by insatiable evil. Those we call the corrupted. Essentially, yes. And the corrupted are relentless, destroying and killing to increase their numbers. Looking at the wreckage of your ship, I suspect that's what's become of the rest of your crew. It's just across the water, and frankly, we need to deal with the corrupted gathering there. I know it's not a pleasant task, but if you can put down some of your former crewmates, it's a start, at least. Oh, excellent! If the corrupted start converging on you in numbers, I suggest you retreat. Either way, keep that blade handy. The last thing we need is for you to be joining their ranks.
Okay, so this is the investigation part, so we'll open. Okay, so nothing more. There was something, yeah? Yeah. Anything to upgrade your gear in the start goes. Okay.
They shall ruthlessly strike down their fellows, their path to corruption begun.
I love this. The Warhammer is so much faster than when I first started this the last time. Two-shotting everything out of my way so far, so that's going to be a real quick and I will go with this side. It's always my side to pick. I'm a very defensive player, basically. Although I don't need the shield because I know what I'm going to be playing as. Just real. Oh no, I didn't reach level 5 yet. $11 XP from a kill right now, so yeah, it's quite fast. Go back to the tower, talk to the guys over there, and basically that's about it. Oh, no more XP from them. Being new or old in the game doesn't make much of a difference. I'm not even going to deny that.
Well done. It's grim work, I know. But we can't let the corrupted get entrenched down here. The storm wall is a fact of life here. It completely surrounds the island.
I'm really sorry about that. I wasn't
any
supposed
ships
to
that
skip.
approach and any that attempt to leave. But this storm, it's unnatural even by Eternum standards. There must be something or someone causing it. I'm not sure, but all this wreckage at the same time. It seems like it must be coordinated somehow. We generally see a new shipwreck only once a season, and even then, there are usually more survivors. That's likely a lost cause. If they're out there, stuck in the midst of the wreckage, they're probably already corrupted. More importantly, I need to focus on finding the storm's source. And I couldn't possibly ask you to go alone. Well, I fear you may not fully grasp the danger of such an endeavor, but I won't hold you back. Just keep that weapon at the ready, and take out as many corrupted as you can. If you find survivors, send them here.
Okay. Just playing this makes me want to go back to the other account right away. Come on, no. 5 XP, I'm above it now. You want to get as much experience as you can, as fast as possible. You might be wondering why is it so important to get so much experience so quickly, and the reason is quite
This is
simple.
only the beginning. All these sailors join our cause.
As fast as you level up is as fast as you
Will be all of
move
humanity.
through to the next level of gameplay. I'm not going to just obviously have to go through. Great. Oh yeah, that's the first item. Still not at level 5. But I am a little bit higher up on the overall power scale. So let's pull this.
on the sand. You have my thanks. I know a safe spot this way. Come on.
I'm just going to get my levels in. Upgrade my weapon, get the next power. That is way more worth it than I can even imagine saying right now. I can get the herbs, yay! As I said, gather anything you can, anything that comes in your path, get it as fast as possible. That small XP makes a big difference.
Can't tell you what a relief it was seeing someone who was still human. I was beginning to think I was all alone out here. The rest of the world had gone mad. Perfect. I was betting there'd be some kind of town nearby. Thinking I'd go look for it after I'm done out here. But I'm not about to go walking away from a fleet of freshly crashed boats. Not if I have a choice in the matter.
She's a real pirate.
This isn't my first shipwreck, you know. One thing I've learned, you have to always think ahead, keep an eye on the horizon. And there's booty to be had here. Countless treasures captain and crew had stashed on board, if you know where to look. Of course! Not like these rotters care a damn for it, and I'll be needing a new ship, a new crew. That takes coin. In fact, if you want to partner up, I'd split the loose 70-30. Or what the hell, 60-40 even. What do you say? Then we can go head to that watchtower of yours. That's the spirit. It's a deal. I need to circle back to my own ship to grab what I can. But there's a wreck over there I haven't searched yet. Find the manifest first, then look for whatever's listed. I'll meet you over there. Fortune smile on you, mate.
Really like that new character. She may be a real stick in the mud, but she is a definite fun stick in the mud. Ah, there we go. What I was looking for. One of the things you can always do is look for every single one of those
They
notes.
shall steal from one another, like rats fighting over scraps.
As I said, every resource I get my hands on, I'm taking. I don't care. You may think it's slowing me down, but it's actually speeding me up by small figures. At the end of the day, when you reach a certain point, you're going to need to level up in order to continue with the story. And like right now, the story is pretty simple. But when I need level 20 to get through anything, that's going to be insane if you're thinking about it reasonably. And 6 XP doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a big improvement. If I could instantly get to max level, that would be even better for me. Okay, no, so this wasn't a route in. The place has changed quite a bit. Oh, it's mature. All of these are mature trees. That is a shocker. And this place was normally filled with pirates. So how do you get up now? Oh, okay, I see. I was in the right place already. I just had to adventure across the wreckage. How do I get to the bottom of that? I might struggle a little bit here because I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, now it's just talk to Grace O'Malley. Quick and easy out of here and into the next section. Oh, she's... So in less than 2 days, basically, I did 40 levels. Let's see if I can improve that slightly. And if I can improve it, then obviously we can...
There you are. I was starting to worry. More important, unfortunately. Now there's a good mate. Tough one too if you're so confident. No complaints though. Tell you what, if you can get my stuff back, I'll give you a greater share of our profits. 40-60. Or what the hell, 30-70. What do you say? Unfortunately, I didn't have as much luck as you did. Those damn red-eye rotters are swarming all over the wreckage of my ship. I worry it's bad luck leaving behind my own treasures. But I can't get through the bastards. Now there's a good mate. Tough one too if you're so confident. No complaints though. Tell you what, if you can get my stuff back, I'll give you a greater share of our profits. 40-60. Or what the hell, most of our cargo was lost at sea, and I got my captain's log on the way out. What's burning me now is leaving behind my ship's flag and my lucky wheel. Get those, and then maybe we meet at that watchtower. Work?
Okay, where is her ship? Okay, I'm not avoiding the fights. I don't have a reason to. They're weaker than me at the moment, so 2 shot knockouts, and I better eat. Always remember those abilities, if you know how to use them, they make the difference in your combat timing. And finish. You can see that they like 2-3 seconds and through one guy into the next guy into the next guy. Oh. Didn't have a power at that moment, so yeah, fortunately for me. Wheel, and then the front of the ship's flare. Windward Watchtower. Yes, I'm in the right location. I should have opened my map already, but just because it's a brand new world, I don't want to open the map and have problems with the map. Because I know how to reset it, and not really the thing I want to do right now. Oh, these aren't speed up parts. Ah, that's sad. corrupted sailors instead of lost sailors. Fantastic. One of the other ways that you can do this super fast leveling is by having a team with you. So say for example, you get your hands on 3 level 60 players to help you out. You're gonna just skyrocket in levels because they're going to mow through enemies, and all you're going to do is basically just sit there while they drag you along into the next level of competition. Oh, wow.
Oh, welcome back, my friend. Glad to see you're still with us. I was elated to meet another survivor, but I feared we'd lost you in the process. Oh, Grace O'Malley. A real piece of work, isn't she? Can't say I would have wanted to make that trade.
I love the way he's
While you were away, I think I may have located the source of this endless storm. There's a network of sea caves nearby where the corrupted seem to be gathering. Something nefarious is going on in there. I feel certain of it. See, now there's someone willing to step up. I can't do this alone. I thought perhaps our new friend might join as well, but she's not really the joining type, is she? I suspect you'll be wasting your breath, but give it a go. Why not, right? I'll go ahead and scout out the entrance to the caves. Whether she comes or not, I'll meet you there.
I like the way he's describing her.
Look, I'm as grateful as can be that you reclaim my flag and all. But don't ask me to go on a fool crusade against those red-eyed demons. I don't need a medal of valor. Just a coin for me, thank you very much. Good old Watcher Layson Reese says there's a town. I'll head there and sell this loot. I'll set your part aside until you get there. For my part, I'll be saving up for a ship to escape this hellish island. Oh, I heard a lot of stuff from Watcher Layson Reese, but I don't believe even half of it. Besides, Captain Grace O'Malley never met a storm she couldn't navigate. I'll find a way. You can come with me, if you like. Have it your way, hero. I just hope you don't end up as one of those monsters yourself. Don't worry about me burning you on the loot. You did me a favor and I'm good for it. As long as you...
So yeah, here goes. And one thing is, if you can make friends with the newbies who are around you when you start, like if you fill in this area with a ton of newbies and you just take a start with it, if you all go together, you almost probably can progress a lot faster than what I'm even talking about. What I'm talking about is a progress that is
Give
quite
it a
good.
try, at least. Ugh, that Grace O'Malley's a pirate to the bone. Doesn't care about anyone but herself. Looking at the corrupted massing here, however, neither her nor anyone else would be safe if this keeps up. The storm is centered right above these caves, no doubt about it. And I suspect some foul magic is afoot in there. The place reeks of charred bones and unbridled brutality. I don't know. If we both fall in there, there'll be no one to get word to town. I certainly don't trust that pirate to do so. I say we head back to town and recruit as many sword arms as we can, and then come back. Damn it! I'd forbid it. But I fear you're right. Their numbers are growing too fast. Go then, but be quick about it. Look for the source of the storm and destroy it. I'll meet you back at the watchtower. Godspeed, my friend.
650 is like the starting level experience, so good. I like that. Oh, yep, here it comes. Hammer with the final upgrade on power. Sweet. This is perfect. This is way better than riding around with the
And
sword.
they shall witness the power manifest, the true future of the human race.
Where in the world is this trying to take me? As I said, the powers always help. Except for the one that I have there, Shockwave. I won't deny it's going to suck. Shockwave is more of a team power than a solo power. Should have grabbed some saltpeter. Weapon chest, yeah, that's it.
You steal that which is mine. You assault my followers. And now you disrupt my plans. This is personal.
Isabella. The voice of the corruption. So yeah, she's actually Tempest, the person you fight in the Tempest raid or expedition. Yeah, that's the same character basically. And now on my way to the city, I will load up until I reach max.
God's teeth! When I saw the storm receding, I knew you had triumphed. What was in there? Some kind of abomination? A corruption rift? Oh, I've heard legends of such things from way back. And you disrupted it. That's a story fit for legend right there, I'd say. You have no idea what a relief this is. I didn't want to sound pessimistic, but nothing like this has happened in the 300 years I've been here. Those who've been here longer, the ones who haven't been driven mad by all the years,
7.
they tell horror stories about the corrupted. It seems that centuries ago, some dark sorcerer nearly corrupted everyone on the island. I suspect we'll see more corrupted in the future, but let's hope we can prevent such darkness as the legends speak of. Still, I'll write a report for the town. Tell them the storm's receded, but to remain vigilant. I hate to ask you to be the bearer of bad tidings, but I should stay here. Just deliver the report to the guard at the gate. Then get yourself a nice cup of mead at the tavern. You deserve it.
Okay, so let's go with this is one of the best. You can see there's one task and there's one task. I know this is the fishing ways, so yeah, this is going to be a quick and easy as far as I'm concerned. There is a reason why I'm going after the in-between stuff, even though it isn't necessary. The reason is quite simple. Every time you increase yourself by those little, tiny little things, they make a big difference to you overall. Right now, these are all just the basic sets, so there's no harm in exchanging them or changing them in any way. Musket, blunderbuss, great sword, rapier. No hatchet as yet. Can't deny this is something that I need. You're going to have to do some farming right here and right through, and I realize I've been really quiet. Need to start talking a little bit more, but yeah, this is going to be a chore.
Come closer. It is time you know the whole truth.
Oh wait, did it actually get chopped? No, I think I got disrupted. That also adds XP, as you saw at the bottom, and right now it's absolutely inconsequential XP. It's too low to make a difference. Didn't know about that. And I need this. Some fiber will get me my fishing rod.
This island has always guarded the promise of paradise. Humanity cast out, deemed unworthy of such blessings. But I did not come here seeking paradise. I came for answers. Redemption after a life of weakness and suffering. And I found a truth that disproved everything I had been taught. I tasted the knowledge forbidden to us at creation, and I saw the vision of humanity's true potential. I knew then I must correct this ancient injustice and restore the power which is rightfully ours. The heart of the mountain now beats strong with this purpose. After a century of preparation, our campaign has begun. The island's townships already fall before the might of our armies. The only thing I had not foreseen is you. You, who have stolen the gift meant for me. And now your soul will pay the price. For I will not stop until I have seized back the destiny stolen from us and brought true freedom to the world, both old and new.
Okay, so if you're on and you're still watching me, which I would not suggest past a few minutes in on the quest, right? If you are following along, well, thank you for following along and watching this craziness as I progress through the game, trying to do a fast run through. But honestly, you might as well do it yourself and just follow the tips that are given. So the tip is fight as much as you possibly can, harvest anything that can be harvested along the route, get the weapons that you know you can deal damage with. For example, I knew I'm good with the hammer because I just mastered the hammer again from 0 to 20 the fastest, so I knew that it's one of the best. The second weapon, I may not be using the best weapon.
How should I know? You mean you'd...
This isn't a main quest, so I'm not really worried about the context. As I said, the story missions, I will definitely be following the whole thing. Okay, this is just gonna be a quick jump into the forest, gather these truffles. Okay, come on, harvest quicker. Up to level 5 on 2 of them. That is fantastic. So this is the number one problem why most people struggle in their starting of the game. Wait, what in the world happened? Oh, I came too close to the city. There's wolves in this area, so if I accidentally come close to them, that's going to hurt me. Property ownership opening, and I'll take standing. Standing and XP, standing and XP, standing and XP. That's the only way that I go right now. I'm in the wrong place to think of starting with running through a dangerous area. That isn't the way that it works.
Hold up there. What business do you have in Corinth? A report from the Watcher, eh? Okay, I'll take that. So, it was corruption causing that hellish storm. Merde. Don't we have enough problems? Well, according to Reese's report, you're quite the hero. And good for you. Hero or not, we cannot afford another mouth to feed. Corinth has gone from feast to famine. Ask 5 people, you'll get 5 theories. Some say we've been cursed. Others blame the local druids. Some are even calling for the town's leader, the Speaker of the Winds, to step down. But he's doing what he can. All right, the hero. Well, hate to break it to you, hero, but eternal life on Eternum means eternal trouble. But if you want to help, speak with Quartermaster Agrawal. Who knows? Maybe you two can fix everything, eh?
Here's my new friend right here! All the truffles I lost and then some! I hope it wasn't too hard. Keep that sickle for your troubles, and if you make a habit of harvesting herbs and such, we'll cross paths again. No doubt.
This is just the early game improvements, and yes, one of the things that you have to know is the city is just filled with XP for you to gain.
Spoken to the captain, have you? He's normally not quite so dour. Although I suppose he was never a particularly charming man. It's just that Windsward has just experienced a bit of bad luck recently.
accents on these
But
guys.
all that aside, you're still welcome in Corinth. And really, I shouldn't suggest this famine is a result of bad luck. Our town leader, the Speaker of the Winds, is entirely responsible for all this. He broke a centuries-old tradition and stopped paying tribute to the sorceress Medea. She hasn't been seen or heard from in decades, so many have questioned whether she even exists. Seems the Speaker decided to find out. It can't simply be a coincidence. And I've heard the stories of Medea. She's not someone you cross. The question is why the damn Speaker took it upon himself to cancel the tribute without consulting anyone. Absolutely not. You're a guest. I insist you check in at the inn. You came ashore on that terrible storm. I'm sure you need a rest. In any case, it's my duty to talk to the man. This is my burden to bear.
Welcome to the Southern Breeze. May a gentle wind always guide you. You wish to check in? Now, this is a pleasant surprise. 2 new customers in one day.
Where have you been hiding? I was afraid I'd have to go back to the beach and search for you. Not that I wanted to stay here, mind you. This hamlet's ready for a bloody wake. Problems? I've raided tombs more lively than this place. I don't plan on hanging around here long. Not when the winds are shifting the way they are. It's bad business. I managed to sell that loot we collected. Never let it be said that Grace O'Malley doesn't pay her debts. Here's your share of the coin. I think you should get to spending it. There's a trading post here.
Okay.
Not exactly thriving, but
So
at least
I'm
get
going to
yourself some
cut
new
the video
clothes.
and restart
I'm
with an
telling you this
hour.
as a friend.
I figured
You
that that would
smell
be
like something
better
that
than
washed in
2
with the
hours
tide.
per run. So yeah, it'll be cut off and the next one will start exactly here. Right, so see you all then.